Hey y'all, it's Divine Celia. I wanted to get on here because I need to talk for myself. And I think I'm feeling this energy in the universal community, so I needed to talk about this. Are there any of you out there that knows something is coming your way, but not that you don't want it, you just are more comfortable in your space? Like you've been through so much these past 5 years, and you're like, I don't want to deal with not only that, but I've worked too hard to get to where I'm at. And I don't want to change because when new love comes in, it changes us. And I don't feel like changing for nobody. I don't feel like giving. I don't feel like, I don't feel like it. Who's feeling like that? Or during this Easter season, who else is pissed off at the fact that however long after this man's death, they still don't get it and they still ain't paid the price? Um, there's so many things right now that is just like, but for me right now, it's the being comfortable. And why does it take someone else to activate us? Sometimes it does. And I was talking about that with the twin flame and the soulmate. Why does it take, and I just have this personal question, why does it take someone else to activate us? Why can't the love of myself be enough to activate myself? And I'm coming from a space, I'm somebody in my particular path where I wanted to do it all myself. But things decided no, it made me where I had to depend on other people, which screws me up because I can see what these other people can't see. And so they hold me up. You saw the roll eye. So I'm like, in mine, I'm a little biased because of that. So I'm like, let me just move. But life ain't like that, is it? No. Life ain't like that. Life is lifing, and we're not here by ourselves. I've had to take a moment and admit what is upsetting me, why, what I need to do to get over it. I already know what I need to do. It's just, it upsets me. And it only upsets me because we want our greatness more than attaching to someone else. But for some of us, our greatness comes with that. And that's not what we wanted. I'm saying this because I want you to understand. I know how it is when something's supposed to come in for you and Spirit wants to give you something and you're not to turn down the gift, but that's not the gift you wanted. And that's in general. We're going to talk about this in general instead of just being dealing with relationship people. When it's not the gift you want and you're like, why? Why are you giving me that? I didn't ask for that. I asked for this over there. I asked for this over there. I asked for that job that pays better. I asked for that person that acts better. I asked for a better car than this. Why? I under freaking stand. And the hardest thing we have to do is to sit up and accept what's being given, because we don't want to be disrespectful. but literally letting go of the fear of what it will bring. That's what we're holding on to. Is the fear of how it will change us, and we're comfortable. And the fear of what it will bring that we don't know and we didn't calculate because we didn't ask for it. And to step outside of ourselves from being human or whatever we are and accept the gift and say thank you and roll with it. And to do that takes everything in some of us because of what we've been through. Can you love through the hate? I know for me, that's extremely difficult because I have an issue with the masculine side, not because of past relationships, because of how they are. And I have an issue with that. But as I said, we also have that within us. And what we going to do, hate that within us? No, because then we end up hating ourselves and go through that. We ain't going through that. So in recognizing that, again, when we've so ascended to a certain point, the lessons get harder, deeper, and bigger. So no ego should really be happening because our lesson is bigger and harder to deal with. Yeah. My loves, I understand this. You're not stuck. You're being real with how you feel. And that's how we have to move. We have to be real with how we feel. Clearly, I have things I still have to heal on that end. But, when I have to deal with that energy, I automatically go to, and you will not control me. I automatically go there. I've been running my house, my household as a mom. Even when I had a husband or a boyfriend, I run my house. I run my house. I run things. Because I had ones who didn't know what to do. That's not something I give up to nobody. And to tell me that someone is coming in, that's my face. Why? That's the number one question for me. Why? I'm doing fine on my own. And Spirit's like, so I'm telling you I understand. But my loves, I also understand it's a soul contract that I agreed to, that I need to honor and make good on. And I need to be mature enough and vulnerable enough and open enough to accept the gifts I'm going to be given, because behind that are my other gifts that I really want, and I can't get it until I get the damn person. So I'm like, okay. And it's not just any person. It's who's supposed to fulfill your contract with you. So I just want to let you know I love you. I understand. Let go of the anger. Let go. As I'm telling you, I'm listening to me tell you, tell me. Let it go. We can love through the hate. We can. We can. I promise you we can.